What is up, my fellow racers? It is I, your favorite racing reaper. It is time to get back into Forza Horizon 6 because I am now going to put some B class upgrades on my S13 and my GMC Jimmy because I'm progressing in the game. So you can tune in and stick around for that, and I'll get started in the meantime. We'll do the harder one, the more annoying one first. The GMC Jimmy. Gonna be interesting to do a tune to a cloud. That car really feels like it drives on a cloud.
Welcome back, Hotshot.
Okay, let's get in the Jimmy. Let's slap some upgrades on it. Let's get started after that. Okay, this thing adds stock tires all along. Let's give it some proper rubber. Already we're up to B class. We started off at C500. It has some stuff on it already. The hey man, how's it going? Kuditi? I'm sorry if I'm saying it weird. Okay, I'm not gonna bother making the tires bigger. I don't know why it's bigger at the back. Should have just left it alone. This is gonna be nice. Okay, after that, let's go take out some weight. It already has all of its weight taken out. It's weighing 1.4, almost 1.5. Okay, we leave it. Definitely need better brakes. Go with sport for now. I've got rally springs on. I've got that on. I've probably got rear ARB as well. Let's leave that. Leave race. And I know I got, yeah, off-road. Okay, time for the fun stuff. This is like my formula for... Oh, that's too much. I do want extra power band. Take that down. And then I'll just put everything else up to down to sport. What else I'll do? Let's see if it's possible. Yes. I'll put that. I'll take that back down to stock. Pump that up. Then, okay, 610. Then I'll just go full displacement. Put that max. Oh. Plus 1 kilowatt. Wait. Oh. Okay. That was interesting. There we go. Stock flywheel. Goodbye, money. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. I changed my audio settings from the last stream I did, and I hope now it, like, the sound, the game sound isn't like echoey. Okay, let's do some tuning. So firstly, this thing feels very loose. Like I said, it feels like a cloud. So what I'm gonna do is leave it like that really, because this thing is such a big square body, you'd rather have it floating around. But I do want it to be a little bit sharp in some ways, and also I want to put some safety measures. So let's go over to the tuning menu. We'll leave the gearbox alone for now, and the safety measure I'm going to put is rear toe in. Make the rear tires face each other from the front and add a little bit more stability when the tail is coming out, you know. This camber is okay. It's got a lot of weight up front. It needs room to lean over. And then on the rear, that's okay as well. There's like nothing there. It's got all-wheel drive, so this is fine. Oh, there's where I like to make it like less responsive. Actually stiffer. Make it roll less, make it hold up more. Yeah, all this is good. Right. I'll go a little bit more to the rear. I want to allow some of that, maybe down to 80. Don't want so much knock on the front. Because I need it to pull in a little bit hard when I put my foot down. I know I'm on a loose surface and I shouldn't be opening it up, but that's still a high value for the front and the rear. And I'm asking for more rear drive, so it should be good. Let's see how it feels. Now I'm doing this for off-road, so I might as well go somewhere off-roady, right? Let's go there. Oh, it's very sensitive. So straight away I'm gonna go and take that 1 degree camber out. I'll put it down to 0.5 as well. I want it to not want to rotate so quickly. Yes, that's it. Exactly like this. This thing just floats through everything. Let's test some on-road performance. It's got some interesting dynamics. I like how it leans and then it pushes. That's exactly what I was going for. Okay, I would actually say that that is done because that barely took any effort. The car will be more interesting though, because that's a car I'm sure we all like, and it's the S13. So I'm gonna pump this up to B class and then do a tune on it. Okay. I'm sorry I have to do this, but I think I need to restart the game and restart my wheel because my wheel suddenly isn't feeling right. So I'm gonna get that done quickly. Okay, that should be back to normal now, I hope. Let's get back in. At least when we get back in, we'll already be at my home, so I can just get into the upgrading one time. I'm actually very excited to do this S13 build because I felt like B class would be the perfect space for it in terms of like power to weight balance. I'm hoping I can get up to like
Welcome back,
350.
Hotshot.
Well, 350 horsepower, that would be somewhere in the 200 and something kilowatt range. So first thing, let's do a tire upgrade. You can see it's at C500. B class takes it up to B quickly, halfway through B actually. Got spot brakes. Don't think I really need to go through all of that. Let's just dive straight into power. If you notice, I'm going into spot and I'm not going up to race all the time. I like use it to judge where the car's final performance should be. So I think this car for B class should have sport components. Okay, so what's the final? 165. That's weak. Ah. Anyway, let's see how it actually plays out. Do I have any weight reduction on this thing? Yes, the weight reduction can go because this car only weighs 1.2 tons without weight reduction. So goodbye to that. Hello, more power. Let's go sport with that there. Oh, it already got that. I'm gonna take that out. I want to see if I can get maybe a turbo upgrade. But everything has to be at least sport level first. Seems like this is the last one. So A602, I'll just sacrifice these. And I want to check the drive line. Yep. And that's it. Okay. Now this is rear wheel drive. It's for the road. I did put street tires on, but I'm gonna have to rework the suspension according to its new power. Oh, and I just want to change one thing quickly because I want to drive with the clutch. Okay. I should do a nice livery on this car with some character. I don't know why my wheel feels a bit odd. Sorry to do this in the stream. I wasn't having these issues earlier. Everything was just fine. Everything looks fine. Just gonna see if I can just unplug the wheel. Maybe it comes right, hopefully. Sorry guys. Oh, now the wheel stopped working altogether. This is not my day right now. Sorry guys. Have to restart this thing all over again. I don't know what's going on. Why the wheel suddenly doesn't feel like it's weighted anymore. Kind of frustrating. I used to have a similar issue with my handbrake Forza Motorsport. What was the last one? Was 8, right? They just didn't give it a number. And my handbrake used to register as two different things because the board it has is like a joystick board. So it was sending the wrong command into Forza Motorsport, and I couldn't drive the car. Like the car was just stuck. So yeah, that was kind of annoying. Forza tends to get on my nerves a little bit with the force feedback stuff. Please be working now. Please, please, please.
Welcome back, Hotshot.
Just going straight out, not even thinking about it. Yes. Oh. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. Why don't I have drive though? Wait, what? Oh, I know what's going on here. The control scheme. This is easy. There we go. That should do it. There we go. Everything feels perfect. Chuck it in. Yeah. Be back. Maybe I should try the... the force feedback wasn't working for the GMC, but it felt fine anyway. Because that car feels like it's on a cloud all the time. But for this, it shouldn't feel as light as it was feeling a moment ago. Now everything feels good and proper. Okay, B-Class upgrades. A lot more power. This thing kicks out on its own now. So we'll have to give it the ability to catch the rear. And we'll have to make it a little bit more stable as well. I'm pretty sure these springs are... Oh! They actually... Oh, whoops. I wasn't paying attention there. I was looking at the springs. They actually look okay. They're not going too far out of range.
Even under compressions, they handling it pretty well. But I wonder what's the balance like now. Very oversteery. So I'm definitely going to need to tighten up the front springs so that it holds the car more in line, it holds it more steady. Oh! What kind of wheel setup you on? I have Thrustmaster TX Moza SRP pedals with the load cell and the clutch pedal. SHH Mute 2 shifter and some USB handbrake. It's like I bought it off. What's that? Timu. Yeah, that's the setup I got. Okay, so these springs look like they're alright, but the front feels like it's a bit wishy-washy. So let's start with that. We did add more power, so we have to expect something to go off somewhere along the line, because this car was set for C before. So I'm going to tighten the front, make it nice and steady at 1150. Leave the height the same. I will take the rear bump down to 4. I'm reducing it so that when I put my foot down, the rear doesn't resist the force of acceleration so much, and it also takes a bit longer to reach full compression on the rear. I'm also gonna lower the diff lock down to 30%, I think, and I'm gonna lower the deceleration lock down to 25 because I added extra power. You know, we have to think about, as we go higher with power, you're gonna start to reach limits somewhere along the line, and you have to think about how to compensate for all these things. With Forza, run everything through the base. No, this whole setup, everything, it has its own USB. There's 4 USB ports that are, you know, fully dedicated behind my PC for all these things. So every time like something goes off, I have to go find it at the back of my machine. Yeah, but I like to use the shifter just for, you know, these older cars that were manual, and then I tend to switch back when I'm switching to something that's more modern, that actually has paddle shifters in real life. You know, in Assetto Corsa, when there's like a setting to say to the game which setup you should use, and it auto detects. So I kind of try to do something like that, but I have to manually set it myself. Yeah. I'm a bit quirky, I know, but I like to do things in a certain way. I think I will remove some front toe out just to take out some aggression at the front. Oh, now that we have a lot more power, we can open this thing up. I'll make it 3.5. I like nice round numbers. 260 is a bit low for B class, but it's okay. What else can I do? Okay, let's see these springs now. It's a little bit more steady, but now there's a lot more understeer. So I think while I stiffen the springs, I have to go and soften. Oh, definitely have to soften this front anti-roll bar. That's way too much. This car is also only 1.2 tons. I don't know why these settings are so high. So I'm gonna do a full rework here. I'm gonna go with 20 to start. I'm gonna drop this to 15. We'll let the force from acceleration and braking help with cornering rather than the force from rolling. You think so? That I'll really keep using FFB? Is that like a reported issue when you have multiple devices connected? Whoops. But after these changes I made, the car feels a lot better now. Can be aggressive and still keep it in line. So, no, that's actually what I was going for. Okay, I think these cars are ready. Can get rid of that. Let's do some racing and put these things to the test. That's this is a Toge River Descent thing. I'm looking for a road race, a B-class road race. There we go. There's a B-class road race here. Okay. Let's see what this thing can do over here. Here we go. This doesn't feel too bad actually. I can keep my foot down for very long. And I can close these AI off easily. Oh, lost it a bit there. That was fun. Hey, I like this car. This is a nice car. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that as much as I enjoyed driving it. Whew. Okay. How about we test that GMC Jimmy? Where is the G? There we go. Let's see how it feels now that the force feedback is here. Whoa. Got some weight to it, but it's still a cloud. Need to get myself to an off-road section. How about there? Hey. Yes, thank you. This feels nice. I have to do a lot of work on the steering, which is interesting because there's like almost no camber here. I wonder if I should make the front a bit more sharp. Let's take it up to 45. I don't want to do so much work on the steering. Yeah, this feels a little bit okay, like, you know, in a straight line. And it definitely feels a lot better in the corners. I don't need to play around too much now. It's also got a lot of grip. Like it doesn't want to slide anymore. But then I did make the front very stiff with the anti-roll bar, so that's kind of to be expected. With an all-wheel drive vehicle, you need the front to be more compliant with things, with you know, how much you want to put it through, and you need the rear to be incredibly alive. Because with all-wheel drive, it's not gonna want to oversteer. It's not gonna want to throw the tail. I want it to, so I set it up with the stiffest rear anti-roll bar and slightly more rearward bias, as you guys saw earlier in the stream. Let's go test it. That's how we do things, yeah. I'm gonna go dirt race because I want to do dirt racing. You guys saw the... I don't know what I did. You guys saw the... what you call it? The Celica already. I want to show you guys this.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Now when you say as the crow flies, or except for buildings, spoke too soon. I love that little bit of slip there. That means it's working exactly how I want it to. Only when I put my foot down, then it must start to lose itself a little bit. Oh, where did I get this from? But it seems like I can't use the car I'm talking about, that I'm working with now. So I'm going to do a cross-country race instead. It'll just make life simple. Temple cross-country, the all-wheel drive. What if you don't have all-wheel drive? Well, if you're doing cross-country, I suppose you should be all-wheel drive. There's so much air that you catch in cross-country. If you put the rear down wrong with rear-wheel drive, you're gonna rotate quite hard there. See, now cross-country didn't have limitations with what car you can use. Now why is that? Why can't I use my GMC Jimmy in dirt racing if I want to? And look at the rest of the lineup. What is this? Obviously they're all gonna be gone on launch. All of these guys. Look at this guy, he thinks he can take on a 2-ton vehicle. How far? About halfway. Okay. These guys are going. Oh, this is the end. Okay, that's an interesting ending. Anyway, this actually seems like a race where you could use the Celica or something. No wonder this is the car lineup, yeah? Most of it is just like flat banks or something. Hey. This is feeling very nice. Lost my gear there for a second. Ah, no. You gotta be kidding me. I hit that. I clearly hit that. I'm gonna have to redo that entire sequence. Okay. Again. Let me pull a little bit to the... Yeah, there we go. Oh, what? Whoa, I hit rewind like right on time there. What? I think that was partially my fault as well. I shouldn't have dropped fifth. I overtook him so fast. And these lines also tend to play it safe as well. See, that did it now. Nice.
You've qualified for your first Horizon Rush event. Well done. Make your way there, complete the event, and earn that green wristband.
Ooh, a wristband. Okay, peer pressure wristband event. Hit up Tokyo docks and show the Horizon fans your driving skills. What's the objective there? 4 minutes, 3 stars. I'm guessing this is a time attack. I would like to drive like a street car for now. How about this? I'm actually thinking of tuning this just now. Oh no, I want to have some fun. Have some fun. This thing is B class now. I know it's not exactly where I wanted the power, but it feels really nice. Works as I expect it to.
Horizon Rush events are meant to challenge your technical driving skill. High speeds on a huge obstacle course against the clock. Good luck.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 100 meters, turn left.
See what I mean? This car is nice.
In
I did that on purpose, by the way.
400 meters, turn right.
I wanted to see how wide this thing can swing.
Turn right.
Ooh,
400 meters, turn left.
nice.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
This guy just stopped dead. Oh, all the destructibles got me. I was having too much fun. The game is saying no more fun. Focus.
You have arrived at your destination.
Our first Horizon Rush, an extreme drive through Tokyo City docks. Next wristband is waiting at the end of it.
Okay. No problem. Let's do this then. Peer pressure. Ah, funny. This should be fun. Is mental. Oh, what the hell kind of caused this? Oh, nice. Be picking it off big, yeah. What the hell was that? No way. I dropped to fourth so that I'm gonna land a bit earlier or later, right on time. This is nice, man. This is like intense. This reminds me of Split Second. Oh, I was not expecting that kick to happen. Okay, resume from here. There we go. I was facing the wrong way, kind of. Oh, what a tight turn. Big jump. What? Oh, the water. Hey, Mr. Helicopter Man, that just totally ruined my focus there. Whoa. Okay. I didn't make it by 7 seconds. What? I need to do this again.
Keep practicing. There's some seconds to shave off out there.
Easily. There was like so many things that just came at me. Not bad for a first try though. I'm also more in tune with this car's rhythm. Oh. This damn helicopter keeps doing that. And it keeps throwing me off. Oh, then I was in the wrong gear. Oh, crying out loud. Oh, 401. You joking? Okay. 1.5 seconds more, why not? Have to dig deep here. Jeez, man. Ah, that's why I don't like using handbrake. It's not my usual way of doing things. jumping is making me work here, man. Come on, tell me I got this thing now. No, no. What? Getting a bit frustrated with this thing now. Jeez. Oh no. That whole jump thing just ruined it right at the end. Ah, that's just frustrating. Okay. Over here, I think I should be in third. Yes! 353. 355. Wow. Ah.
What a show! Tough act to follow.
Hey, no joke there, man. That was intense. Oh. The people on controller will probably fly through that thing, but me, I'm like working over here. And I had full manual on. Oh. It was fun though.
Wear that new
Whew.
wristband with pride.
Yes,
You earned it.
definitely. Definitely earned that.
Your next
Wow.
milestone is a Horizon Showcase event. This one is pretty special. You know the drill. To qualify, we have these new events open to you. So, what takes your fancy?
Wow. So many. Wow. That's a lot of new events for what are we on? Enthusiast wristband now? Eclectic domestics. What is that? Okay, what shall we do next? How about we work on the car? I wanted to work on the Evo. Yes, I think the Evo is the right idea right now.
Welcome back, Hotshot.
There we go. Let's make this a B-class road monster. I don't really think I need tires. I don't really think I need anything here, really. So I'm just going to skip that. Do I need a gearbox upgrade? Yeah, how's this? No, wait, where's... Yes. Oh. It doesn't matter. Oh, wait, this is sport. That means it currently has street transmission. So I'm going to leave that stock. Sorry, I wasn't really awake there. It is getting a bit late now. And I will retire soon. I have to have springs. And I have to have this as well, because I need to set it up to work as an all-wheel drive car. Can't just leave it to its own devices. One more. Put better clutch. Not like it matters because I'm driving. So we'll just put this. See if we can squeeze race flywheel in one time. Oh, nope, we can't. Or can we? No, we can't. But we got a bit more power there. for free, essentially. Goodbye, money. Oh, I'm making some money these days. Okay, let's put a quick baseline tune on. Oh, there's still power to go after where it's currently set. Nice. Okay, we want the rear to be very active in an all-wheel drive car. I know this thing weighs about 1.3, so I'm gonna make it 25 on the front, and I'm going to make this as stiff as 50 because I really want it to really chuck out. I'm gonna raise this 3 centimeters. That's because I like to use load transfer, as I keep saying, and having it higher helps me get the car going around a lot easier rather than having it planted to the floor. This okay, no, I think we'll go with it at this current setup for the suspension because that rear should be quite stiff. The front is very stiff. Maybe I'm gonna drop the front by 100. Okay, we'll leave all this as is. This we have to work on, so I'm gonna let that open up a bit more. I'm gonna push this out to the rear more. I'm gonna lock this quite a bit. Maybe there. I'm going to pick this up to 30 and drop that all the way up. Right, that's a baseline tune done. I knew the front would be a bit too stiff. Felt a bit understeery there. So I'm going to let it roll a bit more. Unless... yeah. I'm going to soften both the anti-roll bars. I'll bring this down to 1,000. 1,050. Right, and then I'm going to make this 950. Feels like the rear wants to come out, but there's no room. There's no room for the front to move to make it come out further. Definitely comes out under braking, but it's got quite a bit of understeer, so I think I know what to do here. The part we left out is the alignment. I need to make this front quite aggressive under braking, even more than that, and then we'll make it just actually no, we'll catch it on power. And while we're there one time, let's just make the steering quite responsive. Yeah, this feels a lot tighter now. What is that car doing over there? Okay, a little bit more predictable, but it's not quite there. It's still missing something. And I'm going to add a little bit of camber. Front negative camber to give the front tires a bit more room to roll over. I don't want to go yet. Oh, should have seen that coming. What is it here? What's... That felt okay, but that wasn't planned. Let's see how this next corner feels. Oh! This feels like a little bit like rear wheel drive at some point. Let's go up to a nice road one time. Whoops. I think this shifter of mine is gone off alignment. Oh, I didn't see that bend coming. I was just going with that road. There's some nice, interesting corners coming up. And I'm going off the road already. This traffic just throws you off here, man. Whoa. That's like major understeer. Unless I put my foot down. Only the hairpins are suffering. But these other nice flowy corners are... well, they're nice. Okay. Let's try this one again. Sometimes I just need a bit of practice with the corner because I'm still new here. Must remember that. I'm trying. That was nice. Okay. That was a fun drive. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Should we do one last quick one? One last quick one. Why not? No. I'm actually like quite hot here. I'm actually sweating after that whole drive. It was a lot of fun though. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And in the next stream, I think what we'll do next is start working on some other new cars. Hopefully, I'm gonna do some more events and hopefully I can unlock A class. Then I want to start building A class. I think I'd like to try some muscle cars or something like that there. Yeah, those seem very suitable for A class in my mind. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a wonderful Friday evening, Thursday evening, Saturday evening, whatever day of the week it is based on your time zone. I don't know. Nevertheless, have a blessed one. Reap out.